Welcome back. It's time to be Josh Hot Topic. Because I refuse to use his actual last name of a stray. It's too funny. Yo, I can be on the wing? I want to fall off this boat. How do I fall off this boat onto the trail under the sky? Oh, we get to go inside! Yo! This place is actually bigger than I expected. This thing's like the TARDIS, it's bigger on the inside. He's on the bridge? Well, then I want to go down here. Yo. I mean, that's pretty nice. Oh! That makes sense. That there's like an up thing. There's like a higher platform because Kyle's always popping out of that top thing. Yo, I like the designs. Of these. I love the designs of these things. Alright. That is fast. Ooh. What is it? It could be anything. Even a boat. A boat in the sky. Perhaps. Okay, cool. It's a red boat. Josh, stop. Wow, what a dude. What a guy. Josette, please go yell at this small child. This small child who's just, you know, hanging out. Oh, he's going to do something very crazy, which is probably jump off of this boat onto another boat. In the sky. I thought you didn't like him. Josette's the best. She's my favorite side character. No, out of the three Kapuas, actually, I'm a big fan of the dad. Like Don. Don he's such a cool dude. Absolute legend. So who are these crazy people? Don's a cool dude, just not Not a fan of committing actual crime? Yeah, basically. You are under attack. Yeah, you're getting raided by sky bandits. You idiots. Like, oh, we're the cool stealth ship. It's like, we're the pirates. What? Of the Caribbean. Yeah. Vice would like to know your location so he can rob it. You know, all I want is a Skies of Arcadia port. Like, just give me a straight port to the Switch. Alright? I don't need a remake. I don't need any of that. Just give me Skies of Arcadia that I don't have to spend like $90 and go get a different console to play. You know? That's what I want. I would love to play Skies of Arcadia on the stream. The game is like... I won't do anything too crazy, says man whose plan was to jump off of a moving airship onto another moving airship. Wow! What a legend. Nifty. He's just hanging out on the boat, getting taken to the big boat where he's gonna have to go fight a small child. Yes. Josh has got this. It'll be fine. Look, Josh is a main character. He can't, Oh yeah, chapter 6. We didn't know its, I didn't know its title yet. The Whereabouts of Bonds. The bonds are kept in the safe because, that's what you do with bonds until they mature. Oh yeah, we just fought a dragon. I forgot. I mean, what were you gonna do about it? Oh yeah, that was a whole thing. Why is that causing an itch in the back of my skull? Lugrin, that's called a thought. You have those sometimes. Actually, yeah, Chloe doesn't know anything? Interesting. Yeah, Olivier, what do you know? Oh, Olivier does know something. Because it was razed to the ground? Oh. Never. Alright, that's slightly different. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Mountain tsunamis. I mean, the question is, was it actually a landslide? Because if it's a state secret for liberal, that has implications. That, again, a salient question. I feel like Olivier actually knows a little bit more than he's letting on. I feel like Olivier might actually know a little bit more than he's letting on, but we'll just let him be him for now. Oh, yo, I get paid for dragons? Look, did you pick a war with liberal? Look, hey, if I were a landslide on a border of two countries, I'd want to, you know, go everywhere, you know, do a little bit of travel. I'm sorry, did I just get paid only $2 grand for fighting a dragon? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. They're searching for the dragon. Got it. Okay, I get paid $8,000 for hunting down the dragon. Aqua Master Rod. Let's go, baby. You know, I've done a lot of quests at this point. I wonder if I'm probably not able to get A, but that's okay. Cause like there can't be that much more. Take a break. Oh my god, I love breaks. A requires a perfect run, and yeah, we're definitely not on a perfect run. Yeah. Has found it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm seeing an end game. Oh, that's exciting. So hold on, we gonna do side questing? Side questing? Is this just a chapter of just side questing? I'd be way into it. Oh? Oh, neat. Or never mind, we could go hang out and fish. That's pretty cool. The beach episode while we wait for the court. Yo, I love the beach episode! The side quest chapter is later. I'm very concerned about that conceptually. So hold on, we get a beach episode and a side quest chapter? Yo, this is the best video game. Y'all, this is a good game. We get everything we want and nothing we don't. Ay, ay, ay. Zin, you haven't done anything. Wait, hold on. Do I get like free reign to do stuff for a few minutes? Because I need to go scream at palms. I can pick 3 party members? I mean, I like my party.
Together now.
I think this is a good party. Like, the only change I would probably make to this would probably, like, I kind of low-key want to bring Olivier along. Okay, if I'm allowed to switch up my party before heading to Bose.
Leave it to me.
I'll come back, I'll slap Olivier and Zin, I guess, in.
Great.
And then I'll have Chloe yell at Palms to get everyone leveled properly. Until then, this is pretty much the party. Okay. I don't really need to change equipment. Yeah, we're Gucci. Yes, I'm really concerned by this. No, that's worse somehow. I get free time and they leave. I actually do know where they are. Oh, well, hold on. No, never mind. Because that was last chapter. Because I was like, wait, I know where they were. They're in the top of the tower. Searching for a relative who went missing 10 years ago. Oh, wow. Bracer export to Ravenue Village. Escort one young woman. One way. Trino Manor, second floor, Murano. Alright, we'll do that. South Block, Central Street. Alright, we'll go to the bar. Alright, we'll do our side quests. We'll do the side quests, and then do that. Well, there's no reason to do Shining Palms unless I can swap the party around. And since I don't think I can, what is it? Hold on, there's definitely some. Ollie, what is it? I have no idea what's wrong. Never mind. Echomancer's just on the floor next to me. We'll figure it out. If I can get the party back together and I can swap people in and out, then we'll have Chloe screaming Palms to get some people up and running. Sure, I got nothing better to do. Oh man, Agate with the big brain. Alrighty. Okay, Rhiney. Go sleep. Okay. Alrighty. I'm staying here. Oh no. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. You have no idea who adopted her. Got it. I wonder if I would have been diligent in talking to like everyone if I would have found her in the previous game or earlier in this game. Oh my god, she's adorable. Okay, so blue hair, green eyes. Should be easy enough. Oh? Fair enough. We got it. Nothing bad will happen. Sweet. Ah, got it. Paladin, you okay? Necromancer, you're concerned too. Yeah, she's okay. Come here, you. Come here, you little idiot. Why did you knock over? Well, you and your sister, relax together. No, you want to wander off and cause problems? Okay. You are my only hope. Okay. You. We'll start with you. Wait, hold on. Do I have to use the photo? Oh wow, this place is built back. You know what? That's fine. By the Liberal News. Do you have new stuff? I'm so mad that this isn't stronger. Like, I want nothing more. We're just gonna pretend that whatever we're using is the laundry pole. Hi, you look suspicious. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, we really do. Oh, this is like a real problem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Probably, Oh, yo, it's Orvid. It's our boy, Orvid. Hey, would anyone in here know? My brain is so big. Oh my god, no way. No way. Eyes are green. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. She does! It's her! Estelle, please use your brain cell. Estelle, the brain cell. Oh, come on. Yeah, he did. Hold on. Maybell, please help me out here. Okay, interesting. She knows. Okay, so why is this a problem? Okay, so Estelle does have the brain cell. Please explain. Yes, it's her. Estelle, I could have. Yes, we're all very sure, Estelle. Oh, hold on just a second. We're gonna adjust some desk area things so that hopefully things are slightly better sounding. Oh, geez. I guess not. Oh, she probably knew, but I have a feeling I know what happened here. Interesting. Inconvenient. This is... I don't think that's the thing. I'm not 100% confident that's the thing. No, you're missing the point. Okay, she's kind of getting the point. Oh, you need a hug. Good afternoon. Hey, Nick, welcome. You're here just in time for Emotional Trauma. The game. Emotional damage. Indeed. I love Lila. Lila's such a good character. We're in Emotional Damage, the video game. It's great. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. I've had weird tech issues. That's about it. Aww. See, on one hand, I was really happy when I thought I figured out the puzzle of who the photo was, but now we just have a little bit of... Alden, what do you want? Cat, what is wrong? You just keep yelling to the void. I don't understand. Oh. I do not understand what they need. Jury duty, the alternate not needed for the deliberation. For 2.5 days? I've never gotten jury duty. I've never even had like the call, like the letter that's like, hey, call in. But my wife has gotten like 3 in the last like couple years even. And I'm like, what? RNG is weird there. No, not even the postcard. Which is super weird. Yeah, Paladin's just knocking things over to be a butt. Yeah, it's super bizarre. Getting the summons and your first time being impaneled. Yeah, she's gotten 3 postcards and every single time. Yeah, and she hasn't been needed any of them. And I'm like, sure. Of course the mayor's coming. Of course the mayor's coming. It's her job to do stuff. He's like, nope, you're in charge. You're the one in front. A little bummed about not having input. Fair enough. Listen to the smart bracer lady. Estelle, she means you. Alright, you're having a little bit too much fun. You're having a little bit too much fun. Not considering your opinion of all people, right? Like on one hand, I'm like, man, the experience would be cool, but like on the other hand, I'm like, do you really care about what I have to say? Well, that's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Aww. Gonna have lunch with your dad? That's really nice. Yeah, that is really nice. I get to have Paladin, I know that all you just did is get on top of the refrigerator and start yelling for help. I know you can get down, cat. I just heard you get down. Now come over here. Cat. Why are you knocking stuff over? You weren't in trouble. You know what? Have fun. That's fine. I don't. You know what? Break that. Actually, please actually break that. I want that. I want an excuse to get rid of it. Yeah, I get to have lunch with my dad tomorrow, which will be really nice. I'm going up to visit him. And he's gonna help me fix the AC in my car. Mm-hmm. How far away? Oh, Necromancer's interested now. The lemon state? Oh, I love lemons. My car AC is broken. So, no, it's just out of, like, refrigerant. It's just, like, out of refrigerant, and my stupid... I have, like, a hose to charge it, but for some reason it's just not, and so I'm gonna go up to him and use his hose, and... It should work. Like, there's... Like, it's working, it's just out of juice, and for some reason my hose isn't letting me charge it. Because I've tried like 2 cans. It's been out all week. And this is a bad week to not have AC. Just throwing that out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not that bad right now. Right now it's only 84 freedom. But it's still pretty warm. Not even 100? Nice. I love how used to it we are now. I love how used to it we are. Mm-hmm. Even if it does break it? Yeah. Just how Texas is. Yeah. No wonder everyone down there is cranky. It's too dang hot. Oh, this is pleasant. Well, that was really nice. Yo, Dumplo! What's up? how's it going? You're still busy, wanted the vibe? Well, we have good vibes. We just reunited someone with their missing family. In the past, it's often stopped around 103. These 109s and such has been a bit nuts. Yeah. Yeah, we hit 100 degrees like once. Like I think Wednesday it was 100 for like an hour, and I wanted to tie-dye. It was the worst. I'm just like, and that was when I had to be in the car. What a Maybelle's such a wonderful person. Exquisite conduct. Yeah, I somehow don't believe that. Somehow do not believe that. These two are great. Yo, tea time? Yo, it's always tea time here. Oh, I'm really glad we got some more character development for those two. Specifically Lila, like she's just the best. Okay, hold on, where's my other, side quest? South Block, Trino Manor. Sure, some dude named Morino. Look on for the second floor of one of these places. Aha, it's you! Yeah, we got you. You always liked putting your own covers on your books. What? What? Why would you... Why would you... Why would you... What do you... Why do you... Huh? I have so many questions. Like, why would you... Like, okay, I guess if, like, you're... No, I have a feeling she's like literally rebinding books. Which, if you think about it for a few seconds, okay, let's follow this train of thought. Like, let's say you have a book, okay, and it's like your favorite book, and you knew how to do bookbinding. Like, what you'd probably want to do is you'd take the book, and you could rebind it. And then, like, let's say you have a shelf where you put all your favorite books, and then you could make all your favorite books have the same spines. Yeah. And then, like, I don't know, your shelf would look nice? I don't know. Like a psychopath. Yeah, like a psychopath. Look, man. Oh, I'm great at keeping y'all out of danger. We're gonna say. Avoiding fights is pretty easy. As long as I'm paying attention. Paying attention is the hard part. Yeah, look, man, like, I could see there's a use case, right? Like, there's definitely like a, okay. What is it? There's, like, definitely like a, alright. Wait, how do I get... Oh, it is just a straight shot. Alright, we're good. Alright, the bottleneck here is gonna be the hard part. Also, shout outs to these things that just don't work. Oh jeez, almost got in a fight. Shout outs to the little road markers, just straight up don't work, because I find monsters next to them all the time. Just constantly. Yup. Look, building trees takes time. Like, taking a tree from, like, sapling to, like, producible is like a 15 to 20 year process. How do I know this? Because we've been growing trees. But Dad's been trying to grow more trees for his orchard. And it's been taking a hot minute. Oh, I love investing. I love bonuses. Alright, thank you! Alright, that was nice. That was a nice and easy set of side quests. And now, we're done with side questing, and we can go and have our beach episode. And then we can have the side quest episode, and then I don't know. Time to dodge the crab thingies. Yeah, weird. Gotta dodge the crab thingy. Eventually, we'll yell at shining palms, because screaming at palms is my like. Ah, jeez. What is it, cat? Necromancer, what is wrong? You've been so vocal these last few days. I don't know why. And you're giving me this look like you definitely need something. Oh. I did not dodge the egg thing. It's fine. Oh, that's definitely the wrong way. Ah, that's fine. Teed up. Solve that problem. Cool. Whack. And then it explodes. Oh, y'all are poisoned now. You know what? I have a solution to this. Much more busy than you are, yeah. More concentration and focus. And it's dead.
Care for a rematch?
Wow. That's crazy. Did I need to do that? No. Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on, I might go yell at Shining Palms for their delicious, delicious Sepith. I kind of need their stones. Hey, little one. What is it? Come here. I don't know what's wrong. I do not know what's wrong with you. This is, you know, our little empress right here. Just hanging out. You okay, little one? You want down? Is that what you want? No? You want over there? You can go wherever you want. I'll need that arm eventually. There you are. You wanna go have fun with your sister? Or do you want to nap here? Oh, my cat. What is it? Alright, and that's all of the quests. Yo, I got 10K? Let's go. No one's up here. Yes. So, what are we doing? We're done, right? Yeah. We did it. We Bosed. We have officially Bosed. So let's take a boat to wherever it is we're going. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. Enforcing the capture portion. Oh yeah, there's a screenshot. Wow, that's a good photo that she took. Alrighty. Interesting. The gold septium crystal. I like how he never names us. Wait, how do we... Wait, where are we supposed to be going? I'm very distracted. Straight south along the new Ansel path. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, it's the inn. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was in Rouen. For some reason, I thought where we were going was in Rouen. I get it. You're working on stuff. Oh my god, the cats are acting normal. They're just hydrating. Eating food. And the dog upstairs is being loud and annoying, but whatever, it's fine. Well, hopefully, yeah, hopefully you can be able to do that. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Oh, my wife's been acclimating to her like new job situation as well. And that's been interesting because like I get it. Oh my god, it's Kevin! How's she acclimating? She's doing pretty okay. Like, it's been weird for her because it's the same company, but like, they moved her, when they got bought out, they moved her to a new team. And so like, all of her old coworkers are there, but she doesn't work with them. She works with like a different team that's like remote. Like they're all, like her whole team is in their headquarters, which is in a completely different time zone. It's been interesting. Wait, Kevin, where were you going? Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've looked at all the towers. Most of your team is EST. Everyone is remote. See, she still has to go in for whatever reason. And I'm like, we should just have you work remote because it'd be way nicer. Mm-hmm. Neat. She should be remote. Well, they're not remote, like, in their time zone. Like, they're just in their office. Like, they're in an office in, I think, California or whatever, where she's in her office in Ohio. Whatever. They just don't work as the same place. Oh, I agree with you. Look, Dumplo, I agree with you, and she agrees with you. But a lot of these corporations still have that, like, oh, they must work in the office, otherwise why do we pay for an office? And I'm like, I don't know, why do you pay for an office? You know? Why did we buy this new office if everyone just works from home? It's like, exactly. You're getting it. You understand. It makes collaboration harder. In some cases, yeah. Like, in this case, like, they're just being stubborn. In this case, they're just being stubborn because it's literally just, you know, she's already remote from the rest of her team. Why not just, you know, be here so I can make her good food? Did I forget to send her lunch, speaking of which? I did. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Bad at communication. Yeah, that's also fair. Party time! Oh, wait. No! I think I screwed up. I think I wasn't paying attention. I was like, wait, no, I can bring people along. Oh, well. Not everyone can adapt to it. That's true. We always did it that way. Is the worst reason to keep doing that thing. Agreed. Agreed. Mm-hmm. Manufacturing field work ones can't be remote. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he got to sleep a whole night. Three dudes are like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I shall sleep with you. Wait a minute. Never let Olivier make decisions. This is the best. Isolated from other humans. I mean, that sounds like a home thing, though. But I don't know. What do I know? Mm-hmm. Oh, Tita, you have been shanghaied into doing stuff. Yeah, like, I'm at home basically all the time. This is my social interaction. This stream is how I socially interact. For the most part. Okay, it was lost in thought. He's like, wait a minute, why is everyone leaving me? That's fair. "100% for over years sucked." Yeah. I would not have been in a good mental space that way. Yeah, dude, he just vibes. Oh yeah, we punched a dragon yesterday. Thumplo. He was a cool guy. We punched him a lot. Oh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oy, oy, oy. Work from home. Trouble focusing on work in the place that you live. Yeah. Yeah, like everyone's definitely different. Like everyone's situation is definitely different, and like this whole pandemic's been driving people crazy. And cases are up again in this area. Look, like it's so bad that even our government's like, hey, maybe you want to start masking again? Maybe you want to think about that? And I'm like, if Ohio is telling people, hey, maybe you should think about masking, you know it's bad. Oh, yoy. Check out folks at the supermarket. Oof. Yeah, like I miss, because I used to be like, you see what the Texas government is saying? I'm pretty sure they're doing their own different, they've got different priorities. They're just trying to make people's lives worse in general. They're having a real normal one. Ooh, he did learn. Uh-huh. We did. Yeah, the thing lit up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That tracks. Interesting. Hold on. Real things are happening. Real things are happening. Real lore. Okay, so we all pretty much got this figured out from last game. Is the whole like shtick of last game was Alan Richard. He used his super cool MacGuffin to activate stuff under the castle. It deactivated some kind of barrier, or broke the barrier, protecting this holy Oreo or something. And that turned on the towers. Okay, so the Cliff's Notes is there's this secret society of supervillains with theater degrees. And they're trying to get something called the Oreo. And basically we're trying to prevent them from doing that. It's great. There's a lot of other stuff. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled like aerial. There's a lot of A's and U's and O's and L's in it, and I'm just going with the Oreo. It's some sort of ring of light or something. But anyway, the secret society of supervillains with theater degrees, called the Ouroboros, is basically, going around clowning on people and causing problems on purpose. You're pretty kind of unironically, yeah, Nick. And it's kind of crazy. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That. It's the that. Oriole. Oriole. That. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. This game doesn't have voice acting, so we're just going with the Oreo. Mm-hmm. Areola got it. No, that's probably actually pretty close. I've been trying to not pronounce it that way, though. I'm like, there's no way that's how you pronounce it. Even though that's how I think it should be pronounced, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is gonna be this is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Estelle's on top of things. Oh, and those old-fashioned Catholic church paintings with glowing discs behind their heads for halos. Or Oriole? Really? I feel like I learned something. I love learning. Yes. Estelle, have you not gone through this with other people? Ah. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's one guy, and he's the main villain. Pronounced similar to the bird. I didn't know there's a bird that sounded like that. There's one dude, and he's the villain. We're gonna go punch him in the schnoz. Oh, and we're also looking for this dude named Josh. Josh shops at Hot Topic. That's it. That's the whole sentence. Oh, and our villain is C. Tanizuki from a different video game. But don't worry about that. It's fine. No one gets this reference, and so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna keep bringing it up periodically. Josh shops at Hot Topic. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. Ay, ay, ay. Mm-hmm. Kevin, no, you would like... I love it when characters... That's one of my actual major complaints about this game. There's too many instances where a character will clearly realize something and then they don't share with the class. He's like, that is weird. And then someone's like, huh? And then he's like, oh, don't worry about it. That'll get brought up in another 10 hours. And then I'll get to be like, I knew it. And it's like, Ay, ay, ay. What an absolute meme. I think only nice things can, Yo, actually? Oh my god, we actually get to enjoy a holiday? Is this really the holiday episode? Incredible. They didn't get out of bed because they don't have sprites. They didn't get out of the covers because they don't have bedtime sprites. Lesson you're looking in the workplace. See, I'm more of the kind of person that I always spitball. And you've probably, and if you've been around for a while, you definitely have seen me do this. Where I'll just spitball out loud. Like, I'll just toss ideas around in my head, but I'll say them. Because I definitely am more of the opinion that, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm definitely of the opinion that, this is very cool. Being 100% confident is fine, but having a reasonable guess and then being able to, and then if that's not 100% correct, but still getting to someone else could get there. I don't know. First guess is right. It's just the writers bringing cheap suspense. I guess that's fair. I guess that makes sense. They had a good day, and nothing bad happened. For once. Shara, that's a really depressing sentence. It's the most fun I've had sober in a long time. It's like, oh my god. Oh, yeah. Royal prerogative. Oh, the writers kept pulling that stunt. That's, you know what? That's really fair. I also did not finish Radiant Historia. She loves fishing. Fishing is awesome. It's the best part of this video game. Everything is a competition. Fishing is always the best part of a video game. I spent so much time just hanging out in the fishing hole in Ocarina of Time. It was awesome. Unless you have to do it for extended periods of time, yeah. People tell us the plot. We should set up camp. You're right. End of scene. Necromancer, what is it? You've been meowing at the window for 5 minutes. You what? You gotta come over here if you want attention. Fishing is not the best part of RuneScape. You know what? That's really fair. Mm-hmm. It's always about Josh. Can I have a text-based fishing adventure? I would love to have a text-based fishing adventure. Yes, 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 yes. Yo, I can use any fish? Any bait at all? Oh, what a meme. At some point, I should try... Oh. Time Sepith, you say? What is it, cat? No, give me the... No, I want the time, Sepith! Now is the time! Get it? Times. Oh, dang it. I was trying to make a joke, then I wasn't paying attention. Cat, you're... Cat, come here. Cat, stop meowing. Nothing bad. Yo, a different fish. Oh, there you are. Here. Come here. Just want to hang out near my foot? Okay. Yo, rainbow trout. Yo, you gave me a bunch of stuff. Wait, why? Well, that was weird. That was certainly weird. Aww. There we are. I'm like somewhere around here. Mm-hmm. Are you going to play the harmonica? Josh is not laughing at you. He's off having a dangerous mission, so after his romantic interlude with Josette. It was fine. Hey, welcome up here. Well, that was nice. Kevin! Mm-hmm. What do you want? You want to go up there? Mm-hmm. She has hobbies, doesn't seekers and fishing? No. Oh, hey. What's up? Aww. Necromancer, what is it? What do you want? It's my face. wanna go up there? You can go up there. No, you wanna go over there? What do you want? She has bug collecting. Oh yeah, bug collecting. Ow, 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 ow. Why did you stab my hand? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Circumstances. Yeah. Aw, giving licks. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh. Look what you done did. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That's really reasonable of her. Mm-hmm. Wasn't that sappy and romantic? Oh, yay. Whoa, you okay? You just fell off. You alright? Didn't go according to the steps at all. Mm-hmm. Step 4, profit. Uh-huh. I see. Understandable. Thanks, Kevin. Mm-hmm. Hold that thought. There's a large fish. Yes, it's called a fisherman. Oh, or it's Kurt. For reasons. Okay. So much for our fancy vacation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is bad. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that could be very bad. I feel like that's not accurate. That was a short beach episode, right? Oh, cool, Kurt's awake. What up, my dude? Mm-hmm. Tough old goat. Yeah. Oh, they got in. Mm-hmm. Well, wait, can we just, like, Hadouken him out of it again? Mm-hmm. Alright, JK, Lamau. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, hold on, Kevin? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a thing. Ow, ow, ow. What do you want? Mm-hmm. Why don't you settle in the bed and settle? No, you don't want to settle? Alright. Okay. Ooh, shiny. For some reason, the church teaches brain powers? Yeah, obviously. No, look, the church has been very up and up this whole game. It would be ridiculous if they were evil at this point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, what is wrong? I do not understand what is this cat's problem. Yes, tell us the location. Northwestern shore. Okay. Yeah, that's not something you build, that's like the Crone Mountain Range? Ooh, interesting. Oh, because they have the gospel that can do the projections. Uh-huh. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Oh. Looking at over there. Got you all worked up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got this. Don't worry. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be great. The shortest vacation in history? Nah. This lasted like a whole day. Mm-hmm. Stop yelling at me. Here, become covered in a blanket. Enjoy blanket. It's your blanket. So enjoy it. Oh no, Agate, you're coming along. Agate, you're no longer coming along. J.K. Lamau. Alright, Agate, we're gonna grab you and Shara real quick. Alright. We're gonna strip y'all of your... Wow, those are bad boats. Or boots. Wow. Oh wow, never mind. Wow. All right. Form party. Olivier, right. Zin. We'll make sure we've got your stuff shenaniganed. Alright, form party. Alright, Cat, what on earth is the problem? It's the whole time. Do not understand. Do you hear me? I do not understand you. Where's your sister? You've been doing all this screaming and I haven't seen her for a second. And she's shoving her butt in my neck. Alright, and then the actual party.
Oh, okay. Together now.
Okay. Let's see here. Long bear. Oh, actually, yeah, you're a sniper. And that'll be fine. And then you can continue to have the cat stuff. You can continue to have that orbiment. Yo, action 3? Cat. Oh, yeah. Necromancer, I don't understand the problem. I wish you could tell me. I really wish I could tell. I wish my cat would tell me what's wrong. Alright, let's continue. Ooh, shiny. I don't like how purple it is. incredible. What a guy. Very understaffed. The rotating thingamajigger. Dude couldn't even come up with the word fan. He'll come up with the word fan, like, in like 5 minutes. It'd be fun. Oh, I did not check what his level was. Oh well, it's fine. Sure. Also true. Infinite cosmic power. As your average citizen. Aladdin 2. Interesting. Actually, yeah, he brings a salient point. He brings a salient point. And Chloe, yeah, you were there. Oh, actually, yeah, she had to have been there because you weren't allowed to choose your party as much back then. Cool. Kevin. Yeah, Kevin seems like a pretty cool guy. Our weird carrot friend. Ooh, cool music. Oh wow, that fog got thick. Hey look, it's the boat Josh came in on. Intriguing. Oh, cool. That's convenient. All right. Hold on. What is wrong? I'm sorry I keep having to go check on these. Right here. You've been here the whole time. These cats are driving me insane. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so step 1 is save, because it's been like an hour. Step 2, Kevin, well, you are level 65? That puts you about on par. Necromancer, your sister's literally right there. You can see her with your eyes. Ooh. Hardly pay attention to your work. I feel that. I feel that. Hey there. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, a side door. Ooh, nifty. Mm-hmm. Alright, these seem fine. What are we doing? We're fine. Oh, yeah. We're gonna be good. Oh! Alright, what kind of damage do we have? Ooh, very nice. You know what? Estelle, finish it off. That gets it out of the rotation. Nice! Oof. That's fun. Even better. You love to see it.
We did it!
Our precious explosion daughter can't possibly be this good at explosions. But she is. Alright, wow, that's a lot of Sepith. Man, I really wish I would have gone to the stupid Sepith store. The Orbital factory before leaving. I did not think this through. Yo, what's this jazz music? Oh, this is funky. Like, this is... this be zooming. He got kicking off. Dude, look, if I worked here, I'd appreciate this music. No, I want the stuff. Give me the stuff. I want the stuff that's on these belts. Oh, Chloe, heal yourself. Actually, I'll use one of these. Ooh. Door is locked. Ooh. Alright, whatever. Hey, I got a buzzer. Oh, we need chest names. What's a good theme for today? What's a good theme for today's chest names? Animal Crossing villager names. You can be Isabel. Why not? I mean, we gotta beat up this thing, right? Yeah. Gotta build up CP on our precious explosion daughter. You know, the battle music in this game has really grown on me.
We're good to go!
Necromancer, your sister's right there and I'm right here. I don't know what you... No one knows what you need. Oh, this really do be jazzy. Why is this room so green? Oh god, this place is massive. Sweet. You can be... oh, hold on. Teddy. Alright, guess we'll go over here and we'll go north. Oh god, there's even more stuff over here. This is trapped, right? There's no way this isn't trapped. Alright, never mind, JK. You can be... Chow. Yeah, I don't need to beat up these robots. Alright, we're not gonna go that way yet. Because there was a lot of extra stuff in there. I'm sorry, is that the vacuuming people again? Ah, this one was trapped. Ah. Yo, it resisted death blow? That's rude. Wow, I missed one. You know what? That's cool. You do that, man. Alright, what did we learn? We need to stab. Stop missing! Please scream for effect. Thank you! Incredible.
Well, that takes care of that.
Why fix what ain't broke? When you have the power of yelling, all things are possible. Yo, Kevin Weapon. This chest's name can be Kevin, which is an Animal Crossing villager. I'm like 50% sure on that. Nice. Wow, that's a 60. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Alright, that's definitely an elevator. So this place has the... Wow, that's concerning. Double check. Yeah. I thought. That's really concerning that that's, you know, right there. Thing's freaking out just a little bit. Just a smidge. Oh, yo, it's our boy, Grant. It's Gart. Oh no, he's being mind controlled. Oh man, it sure would be a shame if we did more yelling. as the solution to my many problems. I don't think I actually finished your Sepip today. Yeah, you definitely do not have an attack Sepip on. That's fine. Wow, that was really rude. Wow. What's the catch here? Actually, chain tag would be dope. We don't need to do that just yet. Let's just morale.
Guys, come on.
Alright, now Chloe. When I say start yelling, I mean... exactly that. Alright, now you can heal. Oh, I don't have AoEs right now because I'm an idiot and keep forgetting to set that up. My god, I'm so fast she is. Uh-oh. Danger. Let's see here. What Sure, we can try that. Why not? Actually, can you be blinded? Hey, buddy.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Nope. And thus the yelling is paused. We don't need yelling. I say it's a little underwhelming. You're still deliberating. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's really short. Ooh, a Sepith's turn though? Estelle!
This says here.
Ah, delicious gems! Oh no, not his murderous rage. If only there was some thing I could do about this. Oh. I see. Understandable. Got it. Alright, buddy. Look. What's the catch? What's the catch? You know what? We're gonna make Tita really fast. We're gonna make Tita go really fast. Wait! No! Whatever. I don't have the. It's fine. The reason for this is going to become apparent momentarily. Oh. Here, heal her up real quick. Why not? Here, prepare for stabbing. Yeah, I remember you exist. No, not the guard special. That's so rude. I said... Thank you. Oh, he resisted the death blow. Of course he resisted the death blow. Big whammy. Yeah. And you... Excuse me, sir. I said you're 3 hit points.
Well, that takes care of that.
Oh, my battery died. What was that thought? I was like, why is my controller not responding? Because the battery literally died. Alright, give me a second. One of these cables is to collect one. But nope, I lied. It's none of those cables. It's not that cables. Where the heck is the cord for this? One second. I'm looking for the cable. Not in here. Ow. I could have sworn it was around here somewhere. Cable Doko. Cable Doko. Cat, have you seen cable? I assume you have, because I don't. And if I don't know where the cable is, that means you know where the cable is. Oh, this is embarrassing. Isn't it? Alright, let's raise this all the way up. I guess I'll try to play with keyboard and mouse. Oh, for a little bit. Actually, hold on. I know where I can do it. One second. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Never mind. That cable's not gonna have the right ports. Where on earth? It's not like I have that many cords. What happened here? Oh. Keyboard and mouse trails is pain. Basically, yeah, the cats have been driving me crazy and my controller battery just died. And I can't find the cord to charge it. Can't find the cord to charge it. So I even thought to myself this morning, I'm like, man, I should charge the controller. It's been about 40 hours of gameplay. Oh. Alrighty. Did I move my mic? I seem to have gotten a little quieter. I did move my mic. Is this good? Bad? Indifferent? Because the mic's like just slightly a bit low. Because I can move it back to be like directly in front of me. Relative to the music. I guess that's fair. Sound, like, I need to sit down and do like some serious reckoning with the sound quality on the stream. It's been on my to-do list for ages. But I don't know a lot about it. Yeah. Yeah, go to the boat. Oh God, I don't know what the controls are. I don't even know what the controls are. Alright, hold on. We're gonna save. Oh God, this is weird. Alright, give me 2 seconds to go find this. 2 seconds to let this. This'll work, though it's not elegant. Give me 2 seconds. And hoofing. And then... Alright, and then... We might need to reboot the game. Yeah. Alright, we have just saved. Return, exit game. Alright, I love technical problems. Tech Issues Friday! This one's technically my fault. This one's definitely my fault, though. Everyone's favorite. Oh. How's everyone else's Friday going? How's everyone else's Friday going? Good? Hopefully good. Oh, we're gonna have to restart Steam. Busy? That's fair. Oh, you want it to end? Understandable. Yep, we're gonna have to restart Steam. Alright, that's fine. Close it. Alright. I love when this happens. Spent the last 2 weeks not doing the work. Now you have to do it like all day. Oof. That person was you. Oh, jeez. I'm like, wow, what kind of jerk would do that to you, my good friend? And then it was you. And I'm like, wow, what a jerk. What a meme. Yo, Sandstorm. Like Darude Sandstorm? I love Darude Sandstorm. This is gonna be a great YouTube video. Dude, past Eric's the worst. He's such a lazy bum. Past Eric is the laziest bum. Oy, oy, oy. Come on. Maybe we'll just... Maybe we should just call it a day. Oh, if this doesn't work. God. Alright. Okay. Alright. And then we wait. Just a minute. It is Tech Issues Friday, the most important day of the week. I just want to like... I just want to like... I want to just live this life. All right. All right.